He chose this song for me, and I it was one of the hardest songs I've ever worked on in my life because it sounds so simple, but the phrasing is like boom, boom, boom. And it sounds simple, but man, it was hard. But I am so grateful that I get to go with that challenge because it helped stretch me. And I think that's really what it takes is something that is challenging, not just so easy, But sometimes it's good for it to be effortless, but it was a really big blessing to be able to be challenged, so I was grateful. I probably shouldn't because, just some stuff, but I definitely wanted to make sure I was very vulnerable with things I'm going through to America. So I'm hoping that just through my emotion that they can relate, and through those words themselves, they'll be able to relate to. And so it was releasing for me. I definitely felt a huge weight off my back and off my heart. And I felt like I was just breathing air afterwards. So, and I was, but peace. So I do, yeah. My mom. I grew up and my mom painted. Sorry, it's so hard to it's so hard to do sometimes. My mom, she painted when I was younger and was incredible, and she just really got me into exploring all kinds of art, not just singing. Like my dad, was an inspiration for me for that, but not just singing, but art in all kinds of ways, from painting to acting, and so it's just a release. Like I want to be an old lady one day and just be able to paint when I'm sitting in a rocking chair, and just, and just enjoy it. So it's more of a hobby. It was from a lot of emotions, from a lot of tough places in my past, and I painted that for like 2 weeks. I worked pretty hard on it, but I was like senior year in high school or something like that. I can't remember. So, I think we're always finding ourselves. I think the biggest struggle for me as a person is being inside of my head and thinking too much about myself, with worries and doubts and fears. But that's where I feel like everybody just deals with that every single day. And just learning a balance with it and learning to just completely release your mind and just let your heart flow through. So I think that's probably my biggest one.